Let's write an equation to represent a quadratic function with only one solution. The final equation needs to be in the standard form for a quadratic equation, which is a times x squared plus b times x plus c. The solution will include values for a, b, and c. We will need to work backward to find our solution. Let's start with a quick reminder about using the zero product property with factors to find solutions. Let's set the factored form of quantity x minus 7 times the quantity x plus 5 to 0. Each expression in the parentheses is a factor. This means that x minus 7 equals 0, or x plus 5 equals 0. If we solve each of these for x, we get two possible solutions, either x is equal to 7 or x is equal to negative 5. But how would you get just one solution? The numbers would need to be the same. Now that we know that the x has to be the same, let's set x equal to 4 for both possible answers. How would these values for x translate into an equation? We need to get one side of the equation equal to 0. How could we do that? We can subtract 4 from both sides of the equation. One of our factors is x minus 4 equals 0. Remember, this is a quadratic equation, so the equation is not simply x minus 4 equals 0. We already determined that we would have two factors that are the same, so we will actually have x minus 4 equals 0 and x minus 4 equals 0. The next step in moving backward is to recognize that these expressions would be in parentheses and would be multiplied together to equal 0. When we multiply the factors of x minus 4 equals 0 and x minus 4 equals 0, we get x squared minus 4 times x minus 4 times x plus 16. When we combine like terms, this gives us x squared minus 8 times x plus 16 equals 0. Now take off the equals 0. If we compare this to our standard form, a times x squared plus b times x plus c, what do we find are the terms that would replace each letter? B and c are easy to tell. b equals negative 8, c equals 16. But there's nothing in front of x squared. What do we assume is in front of a variable if there is no coefficient? Yes, it would be a 1, so a equals 1. You've successfully created an equation for a quadratic function with one solution.